Friends, if your tomato plants are suffering from flower drop, meaning the blossoms are falling off, then in today's video I will share a simple trick. If you follow it, not a single tomato flower will drop. Instead, every one of them will turn into fruit. While there are many reasons for tomato flower drop, and I have already shared a detailed video covering all those causes on my channel, one major reason is improper pollination. Because the flower isn't pollinated correctly, it turns yellow, dries up, and falls off before it can become fruit. Generally, tomato flowers don't require manual pollination because the male and female parts, the pollen and the stigma, are contained within the same flower. For pollination to occur, the pollen simply needs to land on the stigma. Since tomato flowers usually hang downwards, gravity, wind, or even visiting honeybees often facilitate self-pollination. However, environmental factors such as temperature fluctuations, atmospheric changes, or humidity levels can sometimes hinder proper pollen production. If insufficient pollen is produced, it fails to land on the stigma, preventing pollination. Additionally, a lack of wind in your garden or area, or other unforeseen factors, can sometimes prevent the flower from self-pollinating, causing it to dry up and drop. To address this, you can use a simple trick. You can gently tickle or tap the tomato flower, using a very light touch, so that the pollen falls easily onto the stigma, thereby pollinating the flower. You don't need to overdo it. Just a light touch is enough. You can do this to all the flowers whenever you have time. This makes it very easy for the pollen to land on the stigma. If you look closely at the flower, you will see a thin, stalk-like structure. That is the stigma. The pollen is located inside the flower. You can do this manually with your hands, or use a vibrating toothbrush if you have one. I don't have a vibrating one, but I am demonstrating the technique using a normal brush. You would place the vibrating toothbrush beneath the flowers to create a vibration effect. This mimics the natural action of honeybees or bumblebees, which create vibrations when they land on the flowers. The vibrating toothbrush replicates this effect, pollinating the flower just as bees would. Alternatively, the easiest and quickest method is to simply give the entire tomato plant a gentle shake. Shake the plant lightly for about 20 to 30 seconds. This will pollinate all the flowers on the plant simultaneously. You need to shake it very carefully. Do not apply too much pressure, as tomato stems are extremely delicate. These are 3 very basic yet highly effective techniques. By doing this, you help the pollen, already present within the flower, fall onto the stigma. Although the method is simple, it is incredibly targeted. Once you adopt it, not a single tomato flower will wither and drop due to pollination failure, and every flower will successfully turn into fruit. So, give this a try whenever you have time or are strolling through your garden. As I mentioned, if you are short on time, there is no need to tap each flower individually or use a vibrating brush on every single one. It is better to simply give the entire plant a gentle shake for 10 to 20 seconds. This allows the pollen within the flowers to easily fall onto the stigma. You can see that none of my tomato flowers drop off and every single one turns into fruit, because whenever I have a moment, I shake the entire tomato plant, or the support structure it is tied to, ensuring that all the flowers, they get pollinated very easily, and every single one of them turns into fruit. So, you too can adopt this method. These are very basic tips and tricks, yet highly effective. Friends, there are many other reasons why tomato blossoms drop, and I have shared a detailed video about all of them on my channel. If you are facing a major issue with tomato flowers falling in your garden, I hope this brief information proves useful to you. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you have any further queries related to gardening or tomato plants, feel free to ask in the comments section below, and I will do my best to address them. Finally, thank you for watching.